And thank you for joining us, race fans, for this Earthbound Super Series Boogey% tournament. We are in brackets today, and this is actually the second race of brackets and the second race today. Today we have ShookieTea versus blrasmu. My name is Softnum, and I'll be in the booth. I may be joined by a friend later, and I may not. We'll have to see. And our restream today is brought to you by the delightful Derek. So, yeah. So, yeah, our runners are ready. We've had the ads. We're going to be counting down here soon, and we'll get ready to go. So it's exciting to see what it has in store for us today. So just waiting for our runners to start here. The Boogey% for those of you who are unaware who may be joining us for the first time is kind of Earthbound's version of the short speed run. You see a lot of RPGs, especially SNES RPGs, have a category where it's about an hour long. It shows off some of the early tricks in the run and can be reasonably held a tournament for. This is analogous to Paladin % in Final Fantasy IV, or Kefkat Narsh, or End of Time, or the various other categories that you see in other RPGs. And so we will race all the way through Onett, all the way through Tucson, get to Threed, get Jeff, go through Winters, and then defeat the Boogey tent. Looks like in just a few seconds our runners will be off here. The game does open with about 3 minutes of cutscenes and various relatively highly optimized movement that just doesn't ever really make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things for the run. So it gives us plenty of time to relax, get in the mood for Boogey%. Yeah, there's a whole other race here. So once again, our set off from Onett into the big wide world of England. So this is Ness. He is awakened by what turns out to be a meteorite. I guess what's against Earth, landing up on top of the hill near his house. Runner's going to go ahead and grab this bat and equip it. You cannot get out of the house with Pokey later if you do not equip the bat. It's mad. Might as well just pick it up here, do it now. Avoid any unpleasantness that may come. What you'll be noticing here, there's no spawns here, so our runners will mostly be just trying to optimize movement, cutting as many corners as they can, trying not to get stuck on the geometry. You'll notice that Shookie did it there, and blrasmu will likely do it as well. Our runners are kind of navigating off of the various terrain pieces to try and get a little bit more speed that way. Just kind of minor optimizations that you're able to perform here in this first walk up and down. I was under the impression he didn't let you out. I don't think I've tried in a very long time, so I will take your word for it. So both of our runners getting their fade outs about 42, 43, which is really kind of what you want to see on that walk. So pretty much still tied up. Here's Boogey, our good friend here, who has come to ask our help to save his little brother, who is up the hill. We'll put our clothes on and set out on our adventure. So blrasmu, the first one out of the house. Uh-oh. I think maybe we didn't see that snake. Maybe thought we could get away with it from this tree, but oh, and blrasmu taking an unlucky crow dive here. So both of our runners getting some early fights here. Not really a big deal. Not even really a big deal if you die. The death doesn't take actually that much time, especially right outside the house. But we get the spiteful crow down on blrasmu's side, and they can continue their climb up the hill. Able to get that crow kind of stuck. The crows have a back and forth pattern that allows them to pretty easily get stuck on all manner of geometry. Gonna go over there and despawn this burb. Eat a cookie. And we're gonna stutter. Looks like that crow's stuck, so we're good to keep going up the hill here. So both our runners, pretty clean hill climb. Don't really ever like to see a fight, but in this case, both runners handled it perfectly and got to the meteorite in roughly the same amount of time. Yeah, it's real easy to forget that the snakes can come from like a lot of different angles too, I noticed. But yeah. Shookie getting a little bit of a pokey pull there. blrasmu doing what I always do and turning back around as soon as the trigger hits, because I'm not expecting it quite that soon. That's why I do it. They may just do it for swag points. If you say no here, Buzz gets really mad at you. Fine, I'll tell you again. There's wait, there's no swag in Earthbound? There's gotta be swag in Earthbound. Shookie picking up the bread roll, would expect blrasmu to do the same. Just those hit points are coming very useful, kind of around the sharks and the Frank area. Having that in your back pocket, just really, really good sense. Both of our runners here are going to be in the Starman Junior fight here soon. Starman Junior fight is entirely scripted. You can lose, but you have to. It's a lot of work, but basically you can't lose. We're just waiting for Buzz to attack. He's our main source of damage here. Buzz can take between 2 and 5 attacks to kill Starman Jr. We obviously want that to be on the lower side of that number. It's usually 3. 5 is just technically possible. So, and I'm pretty sure Everdreezy is swag, just all of it. So Starman Jr. down on Shookie's side at 813. Looks like blrasmu is having a little bit poorer luck here. Yeah, we got a shield round coming in, and then Buzz will attack here next, and hopefully take out the Starman Jr. Very nice. 38, 838. Not too bad. Nothing that can't be overcome by the rest of the RNG in the run, so not really that notable. While Shookie takes the boys back to the Minch house. There we have Lordna and Aloysius Minch. So Shookie and Buzz dialogues here. The Minch boys. Then the run will start opening up after this. Will be out of cutscenes for a little while. Our runners will go do a little bit of item acquisition, do a little bit of shopping, and then get into kind of the first fight gauntlet of the run. So, do you have to get Buzz? No! Oh, there's a snake. Snakes are stutterable. This does have sort of a negative. Oh, didn't quite land it there. Having a coil snake probably be okay here, but just not really a fight you want to take, unfortunately. But get through it cleanly. While blrasmu. Oh, there's the crow. There's the zoo. Getting the crow stuck down there so that we can spawn it. blrasmu getting clean the rest of the way. He's going to go pick up the Mr. Baseball hat from this young gentleman here in the treehouse, and then go and sell it for other equipment. Grabbing Trash Burger, taking out some money, buying some equipment that'll get us kind of through the next phase of the game here. Kind of almost neck and neck here. So Shookie's out of the shop at 11:46. 11:53. So still 6 or 7 seconds. Nothing insurmountable. And you'll notice our runners are taking a very particular path here around the hospital. Ooh, path doesn't appear to have worked for us here. Go there. And we get him stuck on the tree. It's okay. But that path is supposed to ensure that you don't pick up any unintended spawns here while Shookie gets through this first pogo. This first pogo is technically optional. You don't have to take it. It supplies us with a hamburger, which is nice to have, and kind of makes the experience gains line up a little bit nicer. If you're flat on experience, you'll level up after the Frank fight, which will always give you the PP for a life up. Reuben Bagels. Shookie accidentally saying yes to the guard here. He just tells you to come back after you've beaten Earthbound. Shookie, the first one into the Frank fight. Frank said something nasty. Guts went down. That is completely fine with us. The strategy here is to make sure that you heal every time you get hit. Every time you get hit, you need to heal. It was this kind of fight. So this is pretty much you alternate between healing and fighting and healing and fighting. With the occasional double hit possible because Frankie will miss or do something else. So Shookie the first one through. And see that level up hit now, so we have 5 points to fight Frankenstein with. Blrasmu having to dip into the burgers, though, on the Frankie fight, which is not really something you want to see. And Frank did become tame there after that last hit. So we will carry 1 life up into the next fight. The Frankenstein fight is scripted. Takes 1 turn, it takes 1 turn off. Takes 1 turn, takes 1 turn off. The level of power is scripted as well. It'll always be small hit, and then chance of a large hit. And Shookie is already through. Very, very quick Frankenstein there. And is off to head to Giant Step and doing our first real grind of the game. So both of our runners making it through the fight pretty cleanly. Just taking that heal. Gonna go do a little bit more fetch questing. Gonna go talk to the mayor and get the key to a shack, and then buy some more burgers. And buy some burgers anyway, so that we have enough for the ant fight later and get into our grind. So, I know we hurt his feelings. Star Runner's filling up on burgers here. And chat, you know, just about as engaged with this as I am. We are talking about food in chat, I guess. So Shookie widening the lead a little bit, is just sort of a little bit ahead of blrasmu. And what we're looking for here is slugs. Sorry, slug. But what we're looking for here is slugs. Come in packs of 4 on the bottom and 6 on top. Sometimes they can come in different configurations because nothing in Earthbound is 100%. But we need to get to level 8. Level 8 is when we get our rockin' spell, or the spell that is our favorite thing. That is going to take us 26 slugs from the point in which we are after the Frankenstein fight. So we can do that several different ways. You do 4 packs until you get to 16, so 4. Then try and find a 6-pack up top, which can be challenging at times. You can just do 4 packs until you get to what ends up being 28. Lots of different ways of doing it. Take some mice in the middle. There's always the 5 packs and 2 mice strategy. That works okay. So blrasmu, finding a pack of slugs. Shookie kind of doing the modern strat here, which is to... Rats. The mouse is okay there, Shookie. There you go. So if we get this mouse stuck here, you can... The spawn plate then becomes only producing of slugs. And so you can actually force it to spawn slugs and not spawn any more mice or anything. So that's what Shookie has done here in order to get some slug packs. Chat has gone off the rails here. Candy talk. And we see blrasmu just kind of bouncing between these few spawn plates, looking for spawns. Kind of in a little bit of a situation here, but probably can make it to the slugs. Oh, just the wrong moment there, and blrasmu is back attacked by, or red swirled by a rowdy mouse. So blrasmu going to take these slugs here. So Shookie getting the mouse stuck again. Kind of the ideal place. And then this back and forth should create us some slugs. blrasmu kind of taking the whole floor here on these spawn plates. Just kind of looking for some slugs to spawn. Pulling out the stutter to get rid of the mice. A little bit easier. So that was a 2-pack. Which means there's probably 2 more somewhere here. Maybe trapped with the mouse. That might be a problem. So we'll see which pack this is for Shookie. I think this might be close to enough here, just based on how many we've seen Shookie take in various stats. Yep, level 8 here. So Shookie achieves level 8. We'll now just be looking to ascend to the mountain, grab some butterflies on their way up, and really just go and fight the ant. Go and fight Titanic ant. Okay, stutter away from all of these spawns. It does become progressively harder as you do it. As more spawns appear on the screen, it gets just so laggy and they get in different cycles. And it's just very tough, but you can do it. Very, very good attempt there by Shookie. Well, it looks like blrasmu is. Looks like they're done as well. Not really interested in this. What is it? Surely two ants. So Shookie gets in a fight with some slugs, gets out pretty quickly, gets a cookie. Just don't forget your cookies there. blrasmu having a little bit cleaner climb here. Must know that we have the right amount of stats to clear that ant without fighting it. And just trying to despawn. Even despawning down to 1 would be fine here. But go ahead and despawn. Finally get the one that we're looking for. And blrasmu will actually be the first one into Titanic ant here. Stutter, stutter, stutter. So let's see here. We get 88. It's not. Oh, and it didn't work. That's rough. And tried life up and deleted all the damage that did. So that's pretty rough. So the strategy here is a lot like the strategy with Frank. You're probably going to heal most of the time that you get hit. The ant can skip some turns while Shookie gets into their ant fight. Much cleaner initial rockin'. The second rockin' goes off at 80, so Shookie, cutting down that any sort of lead that blrasmu may have had here. blrasmu burgers and bashing defense down is fine. Gets us a free attack, and blrasmu is the first one out of the Titanic ant fight, but Shookie cannot be far behind here. Eating a burger. Magnet is kind of what you want to see, and Shookie is out as well, even through the shield, which is rough. So they'll both go and collect their heal and everything at the big foot or giant step, and then we'll head down to the Onet police station where we will have a confrontation with some of Onet's finest. And yeah, this is a great race. There's very, very, very close between our runners here. The leads kind of changed back and forth a couple times already. So. While our runners kind of pass the time getting to the next section where you tell the police officer you can't read because it saves line of text, ironically. This is a good time to remind anybody who doesn't know that we have a Discord and it is cool. And you should come and hang out with us because we're cool people. And sometimes we even talk about Earthbound in the Earthbound Discord. But the Discord has two randomizers, Ancient Cave and PK Scramble, along with Boogie percent, Glitchless any percent, and then the glitch categories. All manner of fun is had. Come by. And if Taco Bell is watching, we're looking for sponsorship. Yes, everybody is very nice. Yes, the Discord has Buck Bumble. So blrasmu into the cops first. Ooh! A nice smash on cop 1. Gets us through there without hardly any, and we get a cop burger. Cop burgers are a 1 in 8 chance, so it's not like you never see them, but you don't ever want to count on them. So, and another smash for blrasmu. Really kind of showing it to the ONET police force today. While Shookie gets in. blrasmu. And we get our first connected crushing chop. Use the burger to recover. Go ahead and attack. That becomes the game we like to play here. And come off of the third cop here with a pretty good set of stats there. Shookie dipping into second life up here must be having a pretty rough go of it with these cops. This one just won't go down. There we go. So blrasmu is on to strong. Shookie entering third cop. blrasmu able to hold on to two side rocket. And strong is defeated, so blrasmu is the first one through strong. Shookie getting through this third cop here. No burger drop, no cop. Shookie having just a little bit tougher a time. Officers, lots more crushing chops, not as many misses, not as many smashes as blrasmu had. Looks like, yes, Hunter, somebody did say Taco. Looks like Shookie is entering the strong fight. I believe has one rockin', which is good, better than nothing. So we're just gonna have to bash this out otherwise. This can be pretty rude if Strong has it in for you. Strong can be on guard. Strong can get angry. And blrasmu off to Tucson. And Shookie through the strong fight as well. Maybe not as cleanly, but definitely nice time. 32-minute ONET is nothing to be ashamed of at all. While blrasmu is going to take some money out so that we can pay Apple Kid, do some shopping at the cultists, and also going to save here at the department store. This is going to set up a death warp later, as is usually the case when we're saving in an hour-long category, but we'll see the effects of that later on in Happy Happy. You know, I am in love with those grilled cheese burritos. Oh no! Shookie just pulling the jukes on this mushroom. It almost gets away. manages to smash their way through it anyway. So no harm, no foul. But was really kind of putting on the moves on that mushroom. So it was kind of exciting to see. Here, we'll just sneak on by. Mushrooms do not have an extremely large aggro radius, but they are faster than us without a skip sandwich. So they will outrun you eventually, and you have to get them caught on something or whatever if you're trying to get away. What? Do they not have grilled cheese burritos in your market? The heck? Shookie setting up the same death warp we were talking about before. blrasmu heading over. After Apple Kid, you have to go get stuck in PRV, and that's what we're going to go do here. We're going to go discover that there's a strange iron pencil in our way for some reason. blrasmu heads their way up here, sees the UFO, turns around, and despawns that friend right away. So you don't have to go too far up. blrasmu actually sees the pencil. You can actually kind of just go up. I've kind of taken to going up the coast a little bit to make sure I hit it, but it's just a little tough to grasp that you have to hit. It's the third one up. So, high five here for Shookie and blrasmu. blrasmu getting the phone call saying they have indeed accomplished the task of seeing a pencil. And we'll head over. Ooh, that was pretty. Lots of mushrooms there. Going around. That one's a little bit tight, but we can despawn it pretty easily. Just, wow. Never seen this many mushrooms coming out of Fart Cave before. blrasmu heading back to the park to talk to Apple Kid. And here we have Shookie trying to go see the iron pencil statue. See the UFO. We're going to go ahead and try a dodge. We get UFO'd for our trouble. UFOs are not very friendly, and you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. They are fast. They are hard to get from. Sometimes rocket doesn't work on them. And that melodious sound in my ear, I believe that I'm joined in the booth.
It's me. Hello.
I just wanted to make sure it was actually you before I
That's
said
fair.
something.
That's fair. I kept the suspense going.
Yeah. So we're in Tucson.
I see this. Has anything exciting happened?
We both took fights on the way up the hill the first time.
Oh, we're going all the way back. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just. It's been pretty much neck and neck. The lead changed during the slug grind and then changed again after Titanic Ant. So it's been close. You can tell. It's
they just high-fived, and that's always a good sign. That means a good race is happening.
Yep. blrasmu is now on their second trip up here, so has the pencil eraser. So you're all caught up. Oh, and we talked about Taco Bell. I'm sure this surprises you greatly.
Yeah. Crazy.
I know. So chat's been kind of on a food kick. I blame Slug.
It's alright, I actually just finished up eating a little dinner myself, so I understand.
Yes. Oh, and Shookie grabbing a skip sandwich for PRV, which
Big
some
fan of
runners
that.
do. Yeah, I do it. I love skip sandwiches. They make you go fast.
It's true. Just brings you up to that rando speed just for a little bit.
I know. You get the PK scramble speed, and it's like, I'm playing the game again.
Alright, so Rasmu's stuck now in PRV. Seems like he's gotten both his butterflies.
Yep. And Shookie ended up taking a fight their first time up too.
Oh yeah, UFO. I think I
UFO'd.
jumped in right when I saw that.
Yeah. So
Very unfortunate,
probably
but
looking for another butterfly. And an extremely clean kind of second half of PRV for blrasmu. So
for
makes
sure,
me
yeah.
happy.
That was definitely ideal for them.
Ah,
And the troll snake.
we have the suicidal snake.
Yep. There's
Does
always
not-
one, man.
Who doesn't realize that you're just going to win and runs up to you anyway. But what are you going to do? blrasmu shopping. We pick up a couple more items here just to make the next fights a little bit safer. Namely
Yep,
the
new weapon, new hat.
new hat.
Yep. Become a detective.
Yep.
Shookie, unfortunately, not having quite the same luck, having to despawn quite a bit in this early plate. Maybe their luck has changed a little bit here, though. Getting some free walks.
Yep.
Walking the line there to do the despawn. I guess they're good on butterflies as well.
I was gonna say, skipping the butterfly must mean that they believe they are set on butterflies.
They're having
So,
this PRV is empty. And
Yeah.
as I say it, I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, the kind of PRV you want to see, though. Occasional enemy to despawn, but not like UFOs on both sides of you.
Exactly.
Kind of PRV.
Give me out of here with no pizza, but I gotta say, wow.
That was good.
Shookie made me feel it too, but there was like nothing. There was just like a few despawns. That's it.
Yeah, let's see if Shookie gets. Shookie does not appear to get the bad snake.
Oh no! Come on.
I think he probably could have gotten in the door through the bottom.
The
but
bottom,
anyway,
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
So blrasmu in the first
Still
cultist fight. See how we roll here.
Not quite enough to kill them. They do have you have to roll really high on Rockin' to get a kill on them. Uh-oh.
And we got an ad.
C. Colt is C.
At least we're one dash
the one
away.
shot. Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
No extra joiner, but
So pretty clean cultist fight. Cultist one fight. Did have to use both Rockins, which isn't always the best, but usually is what's going to happen.
that's pretty average. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're only not going to be doing that if you kill both of the cultists, which, as we just discussed, is pretty rare.
I
They have,
might
like,
try and bash that one
94
cultist.
HP or something, so Rockin' has to hit pretty high on both.
blrasmu skipping any sort of shopping, I believe. I don't think we shopped on the
I think
way
they
in.
got croissants, perhaps.
Oh, maybe
So
they
they
got
might just be
croissants during
rolling with
shop.
that. Yeah.
And then blrasmu coming upon the one force fight in here, which is one cultist, but as we all have seen, one cultist can become two, can become
many.
five.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So gets a
suddenly
paint attack. Well, yeah, we're out of here.
Oh, never mind. Very
You're
clean.
not even gonna mess around with that concept.
That's
Nice.
blrasmu.
Rasmu gets a big IQ upgrade too.
Oh, nice.
So up to 20 sight rockin' points. I was about to say that. Psychic points for two
They are
rockins.
basically are rocket.
We are gonna cash them in for rockins, yeah. So Shookie, unfortunately, also having an average shack fight with the two rockins, getting beat up a little also.
Yeah, hit that 94 though, so that's
Yeah.
nice. Oh, I guess that was the second rocket, so it didn't count.
That was, yeah. So it was just a laugh in your face kind of moment.
See what I could have done?
Yeah.
Oh, and we got a nice
Nice.
reflection on
That's
Cloud
really
too.
fast. Dang.
Yeah, pretty fast car painter.
One
65 hit
cycle.
points. Not really what we want to come out of there with, but otherwise, great. I mean,
I think you take that with the fast car painter for sure.
yeah, I mean, noise makes up for it, right?
For sure.
Didn't have to heal it.
Uh-oh, Shookie, yeah. Good doing there. Get rid of that cultist. Goes all the way around. Eating a berg. Oh man, the cultists are out here. High five on the way in.
Yep. Blrasmu in the middle of this bizarre cutscene.
So we can still see Shookie catch up here. Rasmu does have the lead here. There's still a pretty decent. There's still a gap that can be made up in winners for sure.
Yeah. We all, of course, have the mole too. The mole can.
That's oh my god. We could see a situation where the mole just decides to equalize the race.
Yep. That does
But we'll
happen.
hope that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Winters sometimes happen. Concave sometimes happens.
At least you have a little bit of control over Pond Cave. The mole is just like, put your controller down and... I mean, don't do that, obviously. You gotta do stuff, but...
You have to show them your ATM card.
You do have to do that.
Other,
Flex your money on the mole.
yeah. Otherwise, it just takes forever. I think we accidentally dropped our bat instead of our hat.
That would be... Not the... There's worse things.
Yeah, I mean, it's
if you get
kind
into
of...
a fly fight, you might not kill it, but...
Yeah, it's kind of fine. Like...
There's worse things. Nice! Shookie also gets a
Ooh,
pretty
yeah.
fast car painter. In
That's,
fact, I think that was even faster than Rasmus, technically.
Yeah, that must have been... I mean,
Shookie
we went in...
I think that was 2 reflects, right? Or...
It had to have been, right? Because we went in with full hit points, like...
Yeah.
So, we're at 125 here. Just walk back.
So the unfortunateness there is that the faster your car painter is, the more HP you usually get out of there with. So you have Shookie with the 135 HP going into mole.
Yeah, which is a few mole hits,
Of course.
no matter how you play it.
Rasmus mole beating itself up. Okay, that time it hit an S. Not for a lot though.
Yeah, no, I think we're still wearing the Holmes hat.
Come on.
Yeah, we definitely are. Unfortunate, but it's fine.
Oh, you're saying he didn't even go back and drop the Holmes hat? I got you.
Yeah, yeah,
Jeez,
we
yeah,
have
that
the
is a
Holmes
little
hat
rough,
on.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, we only need one more hit, luckily. You know, but that's gonna be few and far between. This is truly equalizing a little bit here. Every turn this mole does not hit. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah,
But
I mean, this
is gonna help Shookie out a bit.
Yeah, if Shookie can get...
Although Shookie does have
average.
130 HP. Oh
Yeah.
god.
If we can get an average mole fight, though, I still think that Shookie ends up making up.
I've seen him before. I've seen moles just rip him and just like come in and just like hit you 5 times in a row. It does happen. They're a little feisty sometimes.
You can see the lag on Shookie's screen from all the crows that spawn here. It's like an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Raspberry's gonna be stuck doing a lot of fetch questing and cutscenes for a while.
Yep.
And Shookie dropping that there. Yep, let's see what we get. Rasmus was fairly slow, so this could just be... Well, we already got a hit on Ness.
Good. Okay, stop feeling strange. There we go. No, I mean, could be.
Yeah,
worse.
what sucks is that if Paula goes down, you don't have the benefit of breaking the feeling strange if it does happen.
Yeah, but the mole's coming out swinging.
That's
here.
what I'm saying. There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Sometimes the mole's on it.
I think the mole had like one blank turn the whole time.
Pretty much.
So
that was really ideal. That's gonna catch Shookie up even more here. Uh-oh, have to withdraw a little bit of money.
yeah.
But no problem.
Yeah, you wake up in the department store. It's always nicer to check instead of getting out of the hospital and finding
Oh
out.
yeah, oh my god, I've been there. You're just so confident, like, I totally have $100. You absolutely don't.
You absolutely have 87, and you're like, you can't just do me a solid for $13. But go revive Paula. Go talk to Luigi.
Luigi, yeah.
Get a pass. Mole is a wild card.
That's true, and it did actually wild carded up a bit here and pushed Shookie ahead, in my opinion. So, or not ahead, but further to it closed the gap. That's for sure.
Definitely made up some time.
There's still probably a minute plus in between them. Yes, definitely, because yeah, we still got to get Everdread. So
yeah. Fan out started on blrasmu at 49.55. So. Everdread is looking for him. He has $10,000.
it's very necessary.
It is. You have to go give the money from the one shady guy to the other shady guy.
That's true.
It's like,
Hey, whatever. You just look the other way.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get to the next town.
Can't believe the kid laundered all this money for a bus ride.
Uh-oh, Shookie
Getting blocked.
yeah. Tucson locals not having it today.
Very safe right side on the inbound. Yeah, it looks like we're almost a minute and a half.
Yeah, probably a little more. So it's not in the realm of impossibility, honestly, because Pawn Cave. Plus, if you take a proto death, that could easily be 20-30 seconds. So depends on how tight Shookie can keep this gap.
Yeah, and sometimes your battle rocket's gonna do 111.
Yeah, that's true too. We've seen some Boogey buzzer calls. So
it's never over, but it is a pretty good lead. We failed right most.
Oh yeah, dang. We are pickling. That's gonna matter actually.
Yeah. I mean, Fuzzy Pickles is
Not an insane amount of time, but when you're this close, kinda. But yeah, might as well do down bus at this
I was
point.
gonna say, at this point, it's down bus.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
But Rasmu will be on their way to 3 now. Can still, I mean, this is still a perfectly sizable gap that they can hold this all the way to the end of the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, Erasmus definitely in the lead, and also in the lead for spoiling my bracket. So.
Yes, everyone's got the side market on the the tournament this year.
Somebody's gonna get
secretly hoping they win because I just want you to win, but also dang my bracket. The Taco Bell.
The Taco Bell.
I think we might have created some monsters with the Taco Bell prize.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just filled out names.
No, it's all in fun and games.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have done one if I had sat down and looked at the bracket long enough, but I only have time to just step in and go with the flow.
Yeah.
Oh, Shookie. Nicely done on the red bus.
Yep.
Almost did a little like donut there. Almost got into the trigger as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that lamppost is one of the bosses of the
Oh
game.
no!
Oh no! Halloween Kid.
Everyone's kind of hiding
No!
as one of like the civilians. He's kind of pretending he was an NPC for a bit there.
I know.
This could be kind of bad, actually. Luckily, we're not too far from the. But you know, as we say, every single thing that happens.
It's gonna be rough if we don't get.
Yeah, if we don't get the run
Oh.
here, you're gonna have one chance.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
Unfortunate. Honestly, I don't even know if I would have seen that guy.
he was
totally
kind of
was. He
blending
was like
in.
hiding behind NPCs.
So. Just head up here again. We don't really have any fights left except for Boogie Tent with these two, so it doesn't really matter.
Graveyard already looking a little populated, but Rasmu ever able to cut on the top side here of the graves. There is a fly up there, I think, right? Or no, maybe not. Just a pixel artifact, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of artifacting from probably what is running on Real Heart. Or if an effect to make it.
But all good and nothing on the way out, so that's going to help Rasmu quite a bit. High-fiving on the way down. Shookie taking their swing at Graveyard now.
Yeah.
Oh. I think that thing is stuck, but yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah, might as well.
That was good.
Oh, man.
That was
Well, this is bad.
No.
This is a death, most likely.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
We have no psychic points, unfortunately. But we'll see if, Yeah, those flies are pretty... Oh, wow!
Oh, wow.
What is that percentage? I mean, someone could probably do the math. Flies are pretty fast, though.
Yeah. It had to have
been pretty low.
had to have been the first turn that it was possible.
That was nuts, actually. So, Shookie with the gigantic 300 IQ play to just defend and run.
Yeah,
And
just run.
yeah, exactly. Just simply escape.
Simply do not fight the fly.
So that'll help him a bit, because that could have been a really nasty spot to take a death there that deep into Graveyard without hitting the trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, Earthbound does choose its moments to bring out the really sweaty percentages and let you get one through. 2.5%, that's nuts.
Calling to our friend in Winters on Shookie's side. Our friend in Winters is busting out of the joint here.
It's true. And actually, the gap is definitely a lot closer than it was at the Runaway 5 show, so...
I'm pretty sure it's closed.
Yeah.
Like, I think we might be looking at
I think, once they get to Brick Road and Pond Cave, we're going to really see some lead swaps, perhaps.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's under a minute. So.
If not, it's pretty dang close.
Yeah.
So Rasmus certainly could still contain this. Just gotta hold it tight and keep the gameplay strong. Not get screwed by Earthbound. We'll see if either of them grab the backup dog on the way down, if it even spawns for them.
Yeah, that's
Turn
always
the tide. Proto 1 might equalize slash solidify somebody's lead here.
I mean, there's still a lot in this race.
For sure.
For, there being 15 minutes left, 10, 15, somewhere around there. At this point, I believe.
And anything's possible.
Yeah. Oh no, the key didn't work. Maxwell's a jerk.
How dare he?
Haha, I thought that it wouldn't work. I don't know why I had to try it at all.
He had to come up with the idea to make the machine, you know? You don't get just innovation like that without somebody failing.
Oh, so you're saying that, like, the fact that the key didn't work was integral to the invention of the machine.
Exactly.
That's a theory I haven't heard. I like that. I like it better than
he's actually the hero. He was never the villain. All right, Rasmu getting a crow in a bad spot, but managed to just get the easy despawn there. And Shookie following right behind, grabbing Bubble Monkey very shortly.
Silly Bubble Monkey.
Yes, silly. That's one way to describe it.
It's a PG-13 screen-friendly way to describe it.
Kind word for Bubble Monkey.
Attack Slug, would you say it is the test time of the year?
Good one.
I tried. An attempt was made.
But
it wasn't that funny. I'm okay with that.
All right, Rasmu on their way down, and yes, the aforementioned Tess. It's time.
As I believe I claimed in the last race, the most majestic Super Nintendo RPG form of transit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could argue with that. Uh-oh, Shookie getting a crow here. Gonna have to despawn that on the left there, maybe, unless it is stuck. Uh-oh.
I thought it
Looks
was
like
stuck, but then we got stuck.
Maybe they could have outran that, perhaps, but I think they got stuck on the ledge a little bit as well.
Yeah, I think if they hadn't gotten stuck on the ledge, they actually would probably be fine.
Well, unfortunate. Uh-oh, wait, did we just lose the boiled egg? We might have.
Oh no!
They stole something.
Not our boiled egg.
That could be pretty bad, actually.
Gave us a cookie in
return, but the investment is not we lost on that deal. All right, we do have confirmation that the boiled egg is down for ShookieTea.
Yeah, why can't it steal the defense spray? Like, come on.
Yeah, for real. So that is going to definitely hurt. You do not have your resource. You're probably going to be seeing Shookie pick up that croissant then. Because you're definitely going to be taking damage in Proto 1 and Duck. I guess you don't always take damage in Duck, but when it does hurt.
Yeah. Ironically, Duck's easier.
It is. But you definitely get it's just that awful moment of coming off of Proto 1 with like, okay, you just had an okay Proto 1, you got like 15 HP or something, and then Duck only just has to like 2-shot you. It doesn't always do it though. And speaking of, Rasmu gets a joiner turn 1.
Oh, that is not fun.
No, definitely not. So you're kind of left with a couple of choices here. You can sit here and try and bash it out as you do before. So hopefully maybe Bubble Monkey gets a couple crits or something. Or you just kind of hope that they don't call another third one in or something. Or you can try and defend and run. Ugh.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, when you see the third one, yeah, Rasmu understands. You kind of just maybe go for the run. Dipping into the boiled egg. Gonna be close if they attack. But we're good.
Yep.
Going for more bashes, unless that was just maybe a misclick. Misinput. Nope, we are bashing it out.
We're gonna bash it out.
Yeah.
And our run chance has got to be pretty good here.
Yeah.
But, there we go.
So generally, yeah, if you want to be looking to run, don't forget you can defend.
And it does help a quite a bit on
Oh,
that fight.
absolutely. It's a little faster, and you won't get murdered by protoplasms. So that was definitely a bit of a sluggish Proto one. We could potentially see a faster one from Shookie.
Yeah. Proto 1 can definitely be nicer than that. For one thing, they can have their friends. Like, that does happen.
For sure. And Rasmu investing a bit of time in that duck skip, but was not able to get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, duck just wouldn't move. Which happens.
Respect Shookie trying the Proto 1 skip, but it is very difficult. And unfortunately gets a joiner on turn 1 as well.
Shookie moves directly to defense strats.
Certainly a strong way to do it, absolutely. Rasmu manages to get the duck down. Especially since Shookie knows that they don't have the egg as a resource, so we pretty much need to get past this Proto so we can get to that croissant.
Yeah, as many hit points as we can get out of here with. It's the hit points we can get. Oh, nice run.
Congrats to them.
Not following us for Proto 2 skip.
Yep, unfortunate.
It happens.
Rasmu was through. Shookie cut and loss is not even going to invest in the duck skip. Maybe they thought that was not a good setup for it, and there's some spots, yeah, you don't even want to try for it, so I understand.
Yeah, you can spend a lot of time trying to get that duck to behave.
You absolutely can. Perhaps they feel like they can just get it done faster if they just burst through it.
Yeah.
The gap is getting shortened. Shookie getting a little turned around there. That is not the way to the croissant, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is a maze after all.
That's true. Brick Road got you good. Uh-oh, bit too early on the turn there.
Yep.
So Shookie will have to fight Proto 3, but so did Rasmu. But all three of them took all 3 Brick Road fights. Or all 2 of them, I guess.
Yeah. And so Shookie getting through Proto 2 without a joiner and making it much faster.
That'll help.
So,
yeah.
And we could be all tied up here at Pond Cave.
That's true, but Rasmu getting some early lucky spawn plates here.
Yeah.
So manages to clear this entire first room of Pond Cave. We'll see if Shookie gets as lucky. Having to despawn this next room. It's open for Shookie. There's a rat,
some
though.
mouse to despawn.
Alright, Rasmu still despawning here. You're right, we could see some ties up. But Rasmu is in. Just working the despawns, not going for any crazy stutters or anything. You know you can get pincered bad in here. Just work it right.
Yep. Looks like Shookie's being safe with the despawns here in the first cave and is going to join blrasmu in the second cave here shortly. So come on,
But Rasmu also keeping that pace at the same time.
Oh, one cave ahead still.
Yeah, pretty much. Just keeping that gap as close as he can. But there's a lot of shrooms in this last cave.
And Shookie having sort of the same luck that blrasmu did initially. Spawning was going to go for the stutter, decided seeing the mouse behind that we were not going to do that.
It can be very risky in here. You got to be very confident in your stuttering ability because you got to be ready to stutter something on the other side too. But it's open. Shookie might have a chance here to catch up if we can get an open last room here.
Or if we don't quite make it past that mushroom, which is very possible.
Rasmu correctly judged that one. They were a little scared by it. That's why you can see them like kind of inch towards the left as they got off the ladder.
Yeah.
I would be scared of it, honestly.
I mean, I would spend a little time on the rope trying to aggro.
Okay, wow. So it's, I mean, only a few despawns. Rasmu was stuck in that middle room for quite a long time. So
yeah,
it could come down to 10. We could see if Paula dies or something like that. We could see that come into play.
Yeah, or
or
Threed can be particularly bad.
God forbid, we won't say the taboo.
The Threed can be particularly bad, just in general.
That's true. Any encounter in Threed could also swing it if you somehow get jumped. Unfortunately, Shookie not quite having the top side that Rasmu got, having to do some despawns.
That one was possible, but I don't know if there's one. that one's not.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, these you might be able to get stuck on the side for sure.
There you go. And Shookie getting them to aggro, making sure they get stuck right on that side. If you just push off there, sometimes they'll creep around and get you.
A minute 5. So definitely looking for. I don't know if that's significant enough that Paula Death would swing it. So
Yeah.
you would definitely be looking for Rasmu to get jumped and 3'd or something at this point. If you're a Shookie.
Or even just some luck trying to get around the enemy is. I don't think Shookie has a skip sandwich.
Oh, they skipped the one in the HQ perhaps on the way out.
I believe so, and then used their one, I think. So.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
That's generally, I mean, that's only probably going to save you, if at most, a second or two with the time it takes to menu for the sandwich.
Yep.
But certainly anything's possible. We won't count it down until that tent is dead and the fly honey is taken.
Yeah, at very least the tent dead. That is the last point.
It's a bigger obstacle than most might consider.
A lot of times it just goes down to a big bottle rocket, and sometimes you actually have to work.
Yeah. It is a bit of a sweat fight, yeah. But dueling Skyrunner cutscenes is always a sign that your racers kept it lively.
Yep, gonna keep it
And
close.
these are really good times too. So really close race with really good times.
It's been quite enjoyable to watch.
It's absolutely it definitely demonstrates how far they've come throughout the entire tournament for sure.
Yep.
Shookie rolling around first lap as Rasmu heads out. We'll see if Rasmu potentially skips any safety things. Rasmu does have the benefit of the lead, so they can still potentially grab this teddy bear without much care, perhaps.
Yep. We went ahead and grabbed it. Probably a good play.
Rasmu burning that skip.
Do you have a skip sandwich?
Zooming. Seems like they're just going right for it. Yep, no stops for any saves or anything like that. We're going in.
No.
There is a zombie dog!
Dog!
Oh, we're in!
Oh!
Rasmu gets the trigger! Wow, that was close.
Wow.
defend.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really close. That could have counted, or that could have been significant. Oh, but 220! That's low.
Oh no.
That's you are gonna have to work a bit in this one.
Yeah.
You do have a bottle rocket and enough for 4 rockets. Okay, 120 on the regular bottle rocket. That's pretty good.
So we got 150 to go or so, I think.
Sure, that was a big rockin', so.
Oh, and we prayed it down.
Rasmu even caring. Oh man.
So GG's to blrasmu. Shookie right behind here, coming down for the final approach. Going to skip those.
Extremely close.
Yeah. See how Boogie Tent treats us here. Defend.
Oh, no, we've seen a dazzling light already. I saw a dazzling light like 2 races ago or something. There we go, 407.
407 is good. Bottle rocket should finish us off here. Teddy bear taking one for the team. Oh, and not quite. So, gonna rocking it the rest of the way. And
There it
Boogie
is.
Tent is down. GG's for Shookie.
Wow. Boogie Tent being down when you're on the enemy racer when you're finishing. That's a close race right there. And absolute GG's to both Rasmu and Shookie. Fantastic showing. Even though I didn't get to catch the first half of the race, I know you guys did get.
Yeah, no, I mean, these are really great times. There's gonna be about a minute probably when it all said and done.
Yeah, Rasmu
between
was
them.
just able to contain that lead they had from Tucson, and just kind of kept the ball rolling from there. A couple slip ups here and there, and a little bit of rude RNG to Shookie at the end. But Rasmu also had the really good pond cave there at the end to kind of seal it together, and of course the dazzling light. I mean, not every runner will opt to just go for the prey in that situation, especially since they
Yeah,
had psychic points on Nest still.
yeah, but the awoo.
Oh.
Awoo.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Well,
So GG's to both of our runners. Go ahead and follow Shookie and blrasmu. Their names are in the title. You can also follow my co-commentator Irving. Or
thank you, and of course follow Sofman.
don't follow me.
Follow
I didn't
everyone.
do anything. Yeah, follow everybody.
Everyone.
But and Derek, thank you, Derek, for doing the restream today, and thank you for our runners for putting on a great race. That is under a minute delta here.
Yeah, very close. Very exciting. I love seeing Prey win it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And be sure to check out the Discord / the schedule down below. I think it does still have the upcoming races. At least I'm assuming it will be populated. If not,
Yeah, I know
the
we've got
Discord
races.
definitely does.
The Discord has it. We've got races the rest of the week here, so lots of Boogie Tent ahead of us.
Looking like tomorrow and Friday, 2 races each day. So stick around.
Yeah.
And we are rating Tracy. Oh yeah, Tracy's learning glitchless, and they're doing glitchless runs. So
Sweet.
it'll be a good transition.
Glitchless, just the category that you run after you run this.
Exactly. This is the gateway drug to glitchless.
Yep.